Local sports from KYMA News 11.
Welcome back, everybody. More than 2 months ago, the Welton-Tacna community lost a precious resource, one of its former student athletes. We previously reported to you Antelope Union High School assistant baseball coach Chris Pelfrey died in a car accident back in March. Since that time, the local community continues to mourn his loss, whose members reflect on the ongoing impact of this young man's life.
Well, I mean, I just want, like, Chris's legacy, to, no matter what you're going to do, give it 100%, and because that's exactly what he would have done.
I really believe we won this season just by being out there and playing in his name and his honor. That was victory. That's the biggest victory we could have hoped for, is being able to be out there and playing for him.
Tonight, we bring you an exclusive report of how Pelfrey's life and legacy has galvanized the Rams baseball program and how the lives of its members are forever changed. We invite you to join us for Playing in Honor for Chris, a News 11 special report tomorrow night on the early edition at 5 and Nightside at 10. Meanwhile, Imperial Valley League spring sports heats up, starting with softball. The Brawley Wildcats are trying to keep pace with league frontrunner Holtville. Last night, they would get a challenge from the Imperial Tigers. We take you out to Abdul Muhammad Field for the highlights from last night as Marissa Pena squares off against Arlette Torado. Top of the fifth, 2 outs. Ali Tapia chops the ball to third, where Abigail Ruiz nabs it and tags third for the third and final out. We go to the bottom of the frame. Ruiz lays into this pitch, letting off a line drive down the third base line for a 1-out base hit. Would it be enough, though? Well, the Tigers would catch a break. Alessandra De La Trinidad grounds this ball to Dylan Gill, but her throw bounces off the second baseman. That error gives the Tigers 2 base runners. But Gill would find a little redemption as she catches this pop-up by Jalen Gutierrez and almost turns it into a double play in the process. And then Pena, well, she's going to get locked in from the pitching mound. She strikes out the opposing pitcher, who goes down swinging. The Wildcats were up 3-2 at this point, but would later expand on that lead for good. Brawley takes the 9-4 victory. Keeping with the IVL softball, earlier tonight, the Southwest Eagles landed the upset bomb on first place Holtville, and it wasn't even close. Meanwhile, Calexico Bulldogs delivered a convincing shutout victory over the Imperial Tigers. Well, our final highlight of the night takes us to Hal Church Field as the Central Spartans played host to Palo Verde last night. We go to the bottom of the fourth. Skylar Cook is going to slap this grounder down the first base line, which brings home a runner from third and allows another base runner to take third base with ease. Spartans taking the 10-2 lead. We go to the top of the fifth with multi-sport star Jordan Reed. You remember him being a top-end quarterback. Well, he had some trouble with his pitching last night, and he allowed 2 runs to score, including this wild pitch. And the run lead was down to 6, but, Reed would eventually take command, getting not 1, not 2 strikeouts, but then he would get a third. Yeah, the KO treatment was on in full force. He had 7 strikeouts last night, by the way. Central's lead would continue to dwindle, but the Spartans would hold on with a 12-8 triumph. One final note to pass along, the Central Spartans boys soccer team. It's a proven powerhouse, but unfortunately they took an early exit in the San Diego CIF Section Division II playoffs. Despite getting eliminated by Carlsbad, we congratulate the Spartans on an outstanding season. All right, we're done with this all-local round of sports. Brando, back to you.